What's up, guys? Jova here. Just a quick recap on what happened today. Bitcoin plummeted pretty good the last 24 hours, and it's starting to come back a little bit. It's about halfway back to the top, maybe a little less than half. It's at 36, it got as low as 30. Our high was almost 42, 41,950. That's the 1 hour chart. If you look at the 1 day chart, bit of a pullback. Just hold. If you got money, buy more if you want, but don't mortgage the house on it because it could go down to 15 or 20. Seen it happen. It can happen again. Get a lot of money flowing through. Dot. Looks like they took a little dump here when Bitcoin crashed, and then they're back up to the sideways. So we'll see what happens. Maybe some news. I don't know what's coming up on Dot. We'll see if we can find some Polkadot news. Let's see what we get. Polkadot news prediction. Market B. Polkadot, is this? What the hell's market beat? Oh, that's I'm thinking of some other website. How do I buy Polkadot? What can I get? Polkadot wallet. I don't see any news. Where's the news? Headlines. Polkadot price design changes ops on for on-chain rebranding. Dot price goes down 16%, so that could be why this is happening. Polkadot announces design changes ops for on-chain rebranding. What the fuck does on-chain rebranding mean? Multi-chain blockchain project Polkadot has been making some core integral design changes to its platform. Hired a lead blockchain design agency to revamp its design and architecture. Major design changes. They will be making all design changes on-chain. All network participants can weigh in on the brand's direction and evolution, as well as the experts who craft it. It's quite unprecedented. So, Kalupo was doing this already. And that coin turned to shit because what happens is you get all the miners voting one way, which is not necessarily good for the coin itself. Yeah, I mean, democracy is great and all, but it doesn't really work in these situations. I want the experts making the decisions for me. I don't want bag holders making decisions. And that's just from my experience I've seen with Kalupo, which is a proof of work coin I was mining. And I was going up as I was mining. I invested more money into miners. I was cloud mining, so I didn't have to buy the equipment. But they kept voting to change the distribution of coins, and so it just kept inflating, and its value just kept going down, and I was like, fuck, now I'm stuck with these coins. And then they decided to have a 6-month lock period, so when you mined, you could not move your coins for 6 months. So I think the intent was to keep people from mining and dumping, but the problem is the value just kept going down, and you were just stuck with this worthless fucking shitcoin at the end of the day. Anyway, enough about that. Here's Ethereum. Looks like they're recovering pretty good. Let's look at the 1 day. Yeah, climbing back up, about halfway up, 1100. High was 1350. And my favorite, Nimic. Let's see what they're doing. They dumped pretty hard the day of the yesterday. shot up quite a bit here. Somebody bought a ton of it and drove it up to 1832. It's now recovering a little bit. Let's look at the day chart. Day chart's not looking that great. It pumped and then it's going sideways. So we'll see. There's a little triangle here forming. Maybe that we'll see if something happens in the next day or two. And then we can look at my personal stash. We've got, this was up to 7,000 the other day. It's now at 5,900. I did buy protonmail, and I'll send a link. I don't know if I get a referral for that, but protonmail, I'm trying to de-Google myself. I don't really use Google products aside from YouTube, Gmail, and Calendar. Protonmail is free for a gigabyte worth of email. But if you want to use like your own domain and shit like that, you have to pay for it. But it's all encrypted end to end. You can import your GPG keys. It's got an SMTP server, so you could use Thunderbird if you want. It works on the phone. And they do have a calendar app, which is only available for paid users, which I understand why they do it. I mean, the calendar events are encrypted end to end, so it's like, it's more secure than Gmail. They're not exploiting you for profit. I don't mind paying for a 2-year plan. It was $80. I paid it in Bitcoin. The transaction took like 10 minutes, 15 minutes to confirm. Fees are really high on the blockchain right now. I just paid $7 fee. So that's kind of sucks, because in the old days the fee was under a penny. It was like 1 or 2 cents to send any amount of Bitcoin. You can still do that with Litecoin or with Lightning Network, but I don't think these payment gateways work with Lightning nodes. So I'm still kind of learning the Lightning node fix. Anyway, 7-day looks like Nimic's still ahead of Bitcoin, just barely. 17.7, 16.4 on BTC. The 1 day we had a little pullback down 1/3%, or rather, 0.3%. Bitcoin's up 1.8. So they're beating Nimic on the BTC's beating Nimic on the 24-hour, but the 7-day pretty even. So that's good. That's about all I got right now. If you want to check out protonmail, do check them out. I can show you how to. Let's see. I open up a private window here. No, I don't want to print. Protonmail. So one thing that's cool with the paid version. Where are their prices? So individual. So I got the professional. Did I get the professional? I forget which kind I got. I paid for 2 years, so it came to like $3 a month, or less than 3. But you get the calendar, and you can also use username at pm.me, which is kind of cool. It's a short email. I was using Tuta. If you go to tuta.io, but this project they have not added any features in over a year. There's no way to mass delete. It's just slow. You can't really search easily, and they don't offer anything else. If you want something free, just like a dumpster email for compulsory registration, it's okay, but it's a little easier because you just log in with an email and password. ProtonMail's got this extra step where you have to you have 2 passwords basically. You have one to log in and then one to unencrypt your mailbox. So with LastPass, I have like 2 entries. Well, it's kind of a pain in the ass, but better than giving Google all my fucking data. So I'm gonna test this out for a year. If I like it, I'm gonna put my whole family on it. Protonmail does have a VPN. It's free with the paid plans, and it supports OpenVPN. So if you're running Linux, you just need to download the OpenVPN files, which I had trouble finding on the website, but I'm sure they're up there somewhere. As for VPNs, I like limevpn. They're the cheapest. Go to, you can click my link. I'll add it in the video footer. Go to get started. Go to basic. No, wait a second. That's not. Oh yeah, here it is. 2 years. 2 years, $1 a month. That's pretty good for privacy. And then you can pay with Bitcoin. Push this down and then click on Bitcoin. You have to enter your name and email and all that shit. So $24. Not bad. I like using these privacy services just for like if you get banned on Reddit or Hacker News or something, and you want to post something, you can do it with a VPN. That's about it for now. Remember Chovy.com, Brisk Reader. This is, I've been working on this a little bit. It's getting a little better. I've got, now you can follow cryptos and stocks. And when you do that, you can get your personalized feed of stocks. It's a little slow. I'm actually hiring somebody to help me out with MongoDB to try to figure out why it's so fucking slow, because it's only got like 300,000 documents in it. It's not that big a database, and for it to be chugging along like this is, I'm doing something wrong. It probably needs an index somewhere, but I added indexes and I'm not exactly sure how to fix it. If you or anybody you know uses Mongo, I'm looking for like an expert. I can pay them, you know, can't pay them a lot, but like $100 just to review the queries and see what they can optimize, and if they fix the problem, then so just timed out. This thing just timed out. But you can click on cryptos and get your crypto feed, and then the my feed is just combined both your stocks and cryptos. I realized that cryptos tend to show more often than stocks, so that's why I wanted to show just the stock feed. Anyway, check it out, share it, Chovy.com. Please share the video, subscribe, all that shit. Thanks for watching. See you guys. Bye.